topics. How has it been so far enjoying the Madeira Startup Retreat? I know that you came 2 weeks ago, right? So you came a bit in the middle of the program. I know for you could be a bit of coming as a parachute to the agenda, but how has been the integration with everyone here, and even attending the last mentorships and workshops? How has it been for you?
Yeah, it's super nice. I'm really like positively overwhelmed. It was a good start, and yeah, I really appreciate that we have the time to really with the mentors to dive deep into our own products, our roadmap, our challenges that we're currently having, and yeah, really like the quality of the mentorship, and it helped us a lot already. I think to start some thoughts, processes, what we should change maybe in our roadmap for this year. So it's a great kickoff for the year and to bring Social BNB on the next level, hopefully.
Without getting into much details, because I know sometimes being secret as much as you can is good for the business, but was there any moment or any conversation that you had here that made you change, or change at least the perspective of the ways that you either work with your customers, your partners, the sales, the growth? Was there any specific example that you can share?
Yes, I think especially for the sales part or the marketing part, what we've tried in the past was a lot like, okay, let's do this media campaign, let's do this influencer campaign, let's do something on this channel. And we got bookings out of that, so we saw that the business is growing. But the mentors here, they asked me so many questions about, okay, do you know why your customers are booking with you? Why do they come back? Why do they not come back? And I realized, okay, we still have a big lack of information about our customers. So I think what we are shifting towards now, or this made me think that we should shift more into a direction of, okay, focusing more on the people that booked with us and our clients so far, to find out more about them and test more with them, rather than trying out a lot more different channels and stuff. So really dive more into the people that already are around us, than spreading out so many or reaching out to so many other people. So I think this kind of shifted the focus for this year for sure for us. Yeah.
So interesting. And now that you're talking about people, and as people would want to know more about Social BNB, and you started all about people, can you explain us what was the problem or the opportunity that you had identified on the market, and why Social BNB started, and who are you guys?
Yes, so the main problem we are addressing is that in the tourism industry in many regions in the world, we see that local people kind of are excluded from the tourism industry. Local communities don't really benefit, as many tourism businesses are not locally owned, so revenues kind of flow out of the region again and don't really have a big impact on site. And on the other hand, travelers are actually looking for more of these local experiences, but for them, because of this reason, it's kind of hard to find them. And we realized this problem when we were on our travels in Cambodia, and there the team met a local tuk-tuk driver who's called Mr. T, and he lived in a village like a few kilometers outside of the capital city, Phnom Penh, where a lot of tourists are arriving, and a lot of touristic revenue is actually there. But we talked with him, and he said, okay, we don't have any money here to build a school, because he wanted to build an English school to teach the local kids English, because it wasn't covered by the public school back then. So we came up with we thought ourselves, okay, how is it possible that nothing from the revenue of such a big metropolitan city like the capital city doesn't go into the region and is there for normal things like education for the kids. This is a big issue everywhere in the world, and then we came up with the idea, why can we not rent out the houses that he has there in the village to travelers that are interested in more local and rural experience. And this worked quite well. We did this after 3 months. There were enough money there that we could hire a local teacher and the kids could start learning English. And this was kind of the starting point of Social BNB, where we came up with the idea to build a global platform where travelers can book accommodations and experiences offered by social and ecological projects, and with this having an authentic experience, and on the other side that the money they pay has a positive impact on the region. That's what we're doing right now in more than 45 countries. We have more than 350 projects that we are working with. And we are not only selling them through clients, like direct customers can book with us, but also travel organizations and tour operators who want to integrate their who want to integrate this experience in their round trips. So in this, we are hoping that we can make a difference in the whole tourism industry.
I'm sure you are already, so looking forward to see what you guys are up to next. So it's a lot of countries and it's a lot of stories, a lot of cultures. Can you share as well, besides the story that you just told us, any other examples in the world that you're already implementing, either education or besides it? I know that you are very focused on the environmental part of it, so I think that climate change is something. We're having a good winter, summertime here in Madeira. But can you share with us other examples of ways that you are impacting?
Definitely. So we're working with a bunch of different projects, the education projects, such as the one I just told you. But we have, as you said, a lot of ecological projects, marine protected areas, also women empowerment projects that are working for LGBTQ plus rights or human rights in general, as well as ecological farms all over the world. So they really differ, and people can kind of grow through different variety of projects. A project that I personally really like is the Chumbo Island Coral Park project. It's close to Zanzibar in Tanzania. This is a marine park area, so a private island that was kind of overfished back in the years, and they really managed only with the revenue from tourism to become it to a more to transform it into a more protected area. So they have 5 bungalows on an island where people can have a really nice, relaxing getaway. And with the money they gain from this touristic stays, they give salaries to fishermen that became rangers now, so they kind of range or protect the area. They do educational trips for local schools and children to learn more about the environmental importance of the region. They do a lot of science around that, and this is a great example how tourism actually can lead through protection to a nature protection of the area, because besides that, or without this touristic revenue, it would be always easier for people to fish there and to kind of exploit the sea. So this is a great example how it can also, how tourism can be connected to such things like ecological protection or marine protection in this case.
Yes, and I know how hard it is to measure impact, but I think in your case, I think with the knowledge and the experience that you have put together between not only the partners but as well the clients, I think that's very, very important.
Definitely, yeah. So we do impact reporting every year. Okay. We're currently working on that at the moment for last year. The first one got published in 2022. And what we kind of check there is what actually happened with the money that go through the socialbnb platform. So how much bookings have been done through the platform for which project, and what did the project actually do with it, so that travelers can actually see, okay, where did I contribute it to? So and when they come back maybe a year after, they realize, oh wow, this project has developed their impact further. And what we also count is the number of conversations that we have with projects worldwide, and kind of what impact we can give them to guide them, maybe how they can use tourism for them. Because another part of our work is kind of this consultancy part, I can say. So we have personal conversations with the projects to figure out what they maybe can improve, or where they would need more skills or know-how to implement a great tourism product for them on site, and that's beneficial for them.
So interesting. Unfortunately, almost coming to an end, but I think that everyone that is hearing us, that maybe worldwide, they have either a house or Airbnb or other kind of house accommodation that could be very interesting to join you as socialbnb. How can they do it? How they can reach out to you, and where they can find more information?
Definitely. So if there's a project like a stay that can offer to host travelers, or somehow activities they would kind of do with travelers, they can register on our platform. There's a sign up where it says become a host, so then you can be in touch with us, and we organize information webinars once a month where people can interact with us and ask all the questions they want, and then we do like a quick impact and quality check and if all the requirements are fulfilled, then they can become a host. Other than that, you can always like book if you want to experience it yourself, so you can browse through the platform and see what kind of works for you, or maybe just follow us on our socials or newsletters, sign up on the website to
And
become
what's the
all
website?
information. socialbnb.org.
Okay, so everyone is invited at least to go visit
Definitely.
the website and learn more about you, either become a host or a client. Alex, thank you so much. It was a very, very good conversation, and let's keep giving impact to the world.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.